Roll the other way. Good. Let's roll up together. Good timing. Welcome, my Bay Area buddies. Great to see you. Welcome the world on YouTube. We just flipped the switch to go live. Pretty cool. Flip a switch. Modern miracle, isn't it? And we can do yoga in our living rooms. This all happened at the start of the pandemic, and here we are 5.5 years later and enjoying the ability to sit in our living rooms and do yoga with our tribe. Of course, it's still fun to go to the studio and hang out with humans in flesh and blood, but it's a great resource, isn't it? Welcome if the algorithm just dropped you off. My name is Greg, and I'm simulcasting from Concord, California, just outside the Bay Area. This is Thursday Night Yin and Restorative. It's become quite a hit. I must say that I'm saying hello to Gisela, Geeta, Helga, Eileen, Kristen, Steph, and Stuart. It's probably the biggest Zoom turnout in a very long time. And that's really gratifying and just enjoyable because it's we switch Wednesday to Thursday, and Thursday really seems to work. Thursday, if you're brand new, is Yin Yoga and Restorative. We take good care of our body. We look to slow things down, Yin rather than Yang. We do some joint juice, and we do some patient restorative yoga. If you like frisky active yoga, then that's Monday yoga. And either way, like and subscribe if you're new. It really helps spread yoga around the planet. Now, the last announcement before we finally get to the yoga. First, little sip of something. It's thirsty work speaking all these yoga poses. I don't know, for a year now, I've been working on my corner shelves with cat trees, cat houses, various shapes, various sizes. Finally got it. So I don't know if you can see him. You probably can't. He's pretty well camouflaged. 1, 2, 3 shelves up. That is Looney Bin Laden. He's the reason most humans around the world have subscribed to the channel. He's got a good eye on us. He's having a great afternoon sleeping and taking baths in the rainy weather. So we have beautiful cat energy. Okay. Now we yoga. Big inhale for Om. Good. Now a prayer, invocation, intention, affirmation, depending on your metaphysics. God, love, source, infinite, higher, organizing, whatever you like to be called, as long as we do call. Bless everyone practicing tonight, live and recorded in the future, that they get exactly what they need and find that essential alignment. Om, amen. Shoulders, 1, 2. If you're brand new, you haven't done yoga ever, you haven't done yoga for 40 or 50 years, you're in the right place. We're very accommodating, friendly, give a lot of options. The only person who will criticize or condemn you is yourself, and if you are, stop that. Other way, 1, don't compare yourself to the other animals, the other primates in class. That's one advantage of doing it at home, is that Bendy Betty or Willowy Wally is not right next door doing stuff that makes you want to freak out. Do what you can. 6, 7, 8. Inhale. If you're brand new, most of these movements will seem very intuitive. It's like, yeah, I can actually do this. And when you put these movements together in a brilliant sequence delivered by a genius teacher, boy, the results. And out. And up. And out. One more. Good. Now I know if you're very stiff and tight, my yoga blocks, I was using these to stand on to build my shelves earlier. So don't stand on yoga blocks to build stuff. It's not recommended. But it is recommended I don't know, maybe you're very crispy in Cleveland or not so bendy in Baltimore and you can barely come down. You could put a block right here. Now, say you're so tight you can't come forward at all. First of all, I'm so glad you're here. You could build something taller and go like this. But if you can't come this far, just lean forward, close your eyes, and pray gratitude that you're finally doing some yoga again. Otherwise, try to find something to rest your head on, headrest. Now, this is restorative yin yoga. We take some time. It's not always being harangued to get into the next pose. Easy does it. Relax your shoulders. Sometimes I roll left and right just to get that worry out of my forehead. Good, then I'm just holding still with my friends around the world. It's okay to slow down. It's okay to not make everything in the whole universe happen. Okay, and our next inhale, we'll come on up. Beautiful. Now, if your legs cross this way, they will indeed cross this way. It'll feel weird, won't it? And again, I understand you're very tight in Tennessee. You can't come forward at all. Just sit up on a blanket and lean forward a little bit. And pretty soon your tight A double asterisks will start to open up. But me, I could easily bring my face all the way down. But it's Thursday, so I'm going to give myself a pedestal for my head, a pedestal, and just relax for a couple minutes, couple moments. Find your breath. Stop thinking. Now I'm going to inhale, look forward for my fingertips, long spine. Exhale, move one of the blocks out of the way, go a little further down. That's just me. You do you, I'll do me. Good, now do come up. Up you come. I'm going to have to get a special camera just for that where he is, but now he's enjoying a nice bath. He's black and he's awfully camouflaged, but he is so happy up there. That some cat treats definitely helped. I'm going back to the original cross of my legs. Take our head around 6 times at 3/4 speed. 1. After a while, you'll really get sort of happily addicted to these movements. They are habit forming, but the good kind of habit. 4, 5, 6, other way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, now believe it or not, you get to relax your head down for 15 seconds. Close your eyes, contemplate your navel. Relax, easy does it. Good, now we'll bring our face back. Now, Here's a message to friends who are really flexible, very adept. I have many students who are very strong. They can do astonishing things, but not all the time. They don't want to do it all the time. It's like, don't make me be bendy. Give me a chance to relax and take it easy and calm down. So friends that are in that camp, and a special welcome to you. Now, see my hands? My thumbs are on the outside. If you can't reach forward and get your hands down, go like this. Put your hands behind and lean back with your elbows bent. Bendy friends, they can get the heels of their hands all the way down. Drop your chin. If you know Ujjayi breathing, that little whispery sound. Try to find the edge of your range of motion, the place where, well, that's really easy. I don't feel anything. And we don't want to go to, well, now I need to go to the emergency room. You want to kind of find what the Buddha called the middle ground of sensation. This is why a consistent practice of yoga is crucial. Yoga once every 6 months, not bad. You're going to get some benefit. But there's something in yoga called tapas, sustained, determined action over a long period of time where the benefits really come. Same with playing the violin or speaking Mandarin Chinese or anything that you're trying to do or your job. You get better at it after a while. See how we're spending a little time? This helps me to be patient because if there's one thing I'm not, is patient. I am, let's go, get out of my way. If you don't like the way I drive to yoga, get off the sidewalk. I am that kind of person. Okay, come on up. Hopefully you're not, you're just calm and peaceful, but we can always get better. Good, now feet together. Wag your knees out a little bit. If you're very tight, your knees are up here and your ass is just complaining bitterly. Sorry, but you got it. You better start moving. It ain't going to get no better if you don't do something. Arms out. Drums, piano. Drums, piano. If you're brand new, this is my live production room. YouTube, music, school, cats, yoga. It's very fun in here. Life coaching. Arms behind your back. If you're not having enough fun in your life and you're not living your dream, do a life coaching session with me. We'll get you moving. Hands up your back. I've been life coaching for near 20 years now. Talked to thousands of people. It works every time. Elbows inside your knees. And now I'm not going to say who in the Bay Area. I'm not going to name names. Kristen and Stephanie, they can push their elbows all the way in together. I can't. By the way, YouTubers, all my Zoom friends in the Bay Area, they're anonymous. You can't see them. You don't know their names. It's a nice firewall we have, but a beautiful ability to me to communicate with my Bay Area besties and my worldwide audience. Okay, now if you're brand new or not, you're going to love this. 1, 2, 3, 4. To me, these movements are transcendental, they're meditational, they're almost hypnotic for me. They raise my consciousness, they cool my jets, they calm my writhing nerves, they give me a sense of nurturing security and safety. Deal. Good, now shake poop off of your hands. How you doing, guy? Got a little tail wiggle out of him. You might ask, how does he get up there? His special Amazon cat tree covered with bamboo. Shake your hands out. He, of course, is my only child. I don't have human children, so somebody's got to get my attention. I forgot to have kids. Damn it. Cup your hands at your heart. Be calm and peaceful. Okie doke. Now we're going to shift gears a little bit. The class will, continuously kind of wind into a slower, more patient movement. But if anything gets frisky, it'll mostly be at the start. So I would like to cat and cow with you. Now, I'm on my blue cushion. I've talked about it a lot, probably too much, but it's just a softer surface. I even recommend friends can do this yin yoga on their bed. Might as well put it to good use. Up and down with your spine, cats and cows. In a moment, we're going to do a sequence that you may or may not be able to do, which pretty much covers everybody. But if you can't do it, I want you to think about doing it. Okay, now from here, I'm bringing my knees forward. They're hip distance apart. See them? Folding my toes under. And now I'm going back up over my feet into squat. Now, probably half my audience around the world of nearly 8 billion people can't even squat. So you can't get here from there. But a lot of my friends can squat very easily. So you get to let this really sink in, release your lower back, make your ankles more flexible, give your calves and Achilles tendons a good stretch, good for your digestion, good for everything. Squatting is one of the 5 major poses. I've been doing yoga since before your parents were born, probably. Well, not all of you, but my ankles have always been tight. Now, I'm just going to sit on my booty without breaking my buns. Now my hands go down and my butt goes up. There is so much good movement in this sequence. Good, then you sink down, you pull your feet in as far as you can, and then you might not be able to get up over your toes. You can't lift up anymore, but maybe you can. If you can, you go over your toes, and now I'm sitting on my folded under toes. Now, for some people watching, Crispy in Cleveland, it's like, wow, I can't come close to doing that. Last night, I watched an Italian rhythmic gymnast, Stephanie somebody or other from Italy, in the Paris Olympics. Maybe you saw her. She appears to be the most talented physical specimen on the planet. So what we're doing here is like club-footed, cripple, inebriated kind of stuff. I'm not making fun of us. I'm just saying humans come in a lot of different varieties, and just let's do the best we can, shall we? Okay, back to all fours, cats and cows. We're probably not going to be in the rhythmic gymnastics in the next Olympics, but we can enjoy our kids and our grandkids. We can get down to garden. We can golf still. We can feel good in our body. We can have a body that accommodates meditation. Good. Now just one more. Knees in, toes under, squat. If you can squat without using your hands, extend your arms out, forward, or up, straight up and down. I have friends who can squat with their buns on the floor, arms straight up and down. 2/3 of the people in the world squat for just everything. Take my word for it. Good. Now sit your buns down, very soft. Extend your legs out. Bridge, up you go. Now, I know some of you are tight as boiled owls. This is hard. And it's like, oh man, maybe you can't do all of it, but try to get a little bit better at everything you do every single day. Good, sink down. That's a great thing. Just be a little better than we were yesterday. Feet in. Oh, I can't lift up no more. I can't get my knees up and over. Well, in 2 weeks you might be able to. Now my toes are really barking. They're screaming bloody murder. Ouch. Ow. See, I'm suffering right here with you. Now I'm sitting on my folded under toes, which is really good for my sciatic nerve, longest nerve of the body that goes from your buns down to your big toe. Now from here, I'm starting to do this again with my toes folded under, back on my hands, ow, and now I'm going to lift my butt up. That's hard for me. Probably not for Sophia, the Italian rhythmic gymnast. Good. Now come on back. All fours. Couple cats and cows. Good. Now I'm a back up. Good. Now this is called teenagers texting pose. This is a teenager with a bad attitude on their bed, texting their friends about their obnoxious parents, right? You can relate, right? Now, cross your right forearm in front, left leg is bent up, left arm out. Is there a foot back there? If there's not a foot back there, we're so glad you joined. Get a belt and lasso your foot. Otherwise, get your hand inside your foot. Now I'm using my left thumb to massage the middle center bottom of my foot because now we're doing some acupressure. This is the heart-lung center. And for me, the center of my foot is just always tender. And if I don't massage it and like bring it to life, it's just going to die. And I have way too much to do. Now I'm going to grab my foot and just lift my leg up as high as I can. Now, Sophia, the Italian rhythmic gymnast, easily touched the back of her head without even using her hand with her foot. Good. Release that side. Cross your left forearm in front. Right leg goes up. Arm goes out. Oh, there's no foot. Oh, it's so sad. Your foot will make a big comeback one of these days. Now I'm going to massage the middle center bottom of my right foot with my right thumb. I went to a yoga class with Greg and acupressure broke out. See, most people, their body becomes a stranger to them. They don't know their bodies anymore. It's like living in someone else's body, and that's not good. Stay alive inside of your body. Good. Now I'm grabbing onto my foot pretty strong. And just like a rhythmic gymnast, I'm going to lift my leg up really high, which is kind of like you can barely see it. Good. Release that side. Okay, now this is just probably for a smaller segment of our audience. Can you reach back with both hands and grab both feet? Don't pull up into bow pose. Don't go crazy unless you're already crazy. If you love this, I'm just going to rest on an ear and hang on to my feet for a second. Just do this. Slightly push the front of your hips down. Breathe. If your heels pull into your bottom, or some people can bring their heels all the way down to the mat and get their elbows up on top of their feet. Rhythmic gymnasts, for example. Good. Now we're going to go face down. Now I'm going to lift all the way up. It's barely perceptible, but I'm trying. It's all I want. I want my students to try. Good. Now rest on your left ear. Let go of your legs. Shake your booty. Just shake your booty. It's the 70s. Shake your booty a little bit. Good, you guys. Now, come up and out. We need to talk a little bit. One of my favorite students in the whole world, she's 89 years old. She joins us here in the Bay Area. She'll go nameless, Helga. I'm not going to use your last name, but she doesn't like pigeon pose. And so we're getting ready to go into restorative pigeon pose. But I love Helga so much, I'm just going to say the alternative for pigeon pose is upside down pigeon. Just laying on your back, putting a blanket underneath your head, bringing a leg in, maybe this or this. This is upside down pigeon. So I'm specifically delivering that for my bestie, Helga. Everybody else, sit cross-legged near the front of your mat. See me, I'm way up here in the front. Hi. I'm going to check my YouTube analytics. Whoa. Cool. All right, now, you're brand new and you've never been in Ekapada Raja Kapotasana before. Fortunately, I'm here to help. And you may not be able to get in it, but I'm going to show you how to come close. Left leg out. See that? My left leg is sticking out. Now what? I put my hands over on the right. I take this leg and I bring it over here. Then I try to get it behind me. Right knee forward, left leg back. Some of you are going to be stuck here just crying and text your friends, tell them how tight you are, but how you're starting to do yoga again. Otherwise, you kind of get up and you smooch your hips back, right knee forward, left leg back. See that? Now, I'm on this softer surface. This is why I'm using this, because it feels so good. Now, maybe you have some big cushions or pillows. Restorative pigeon pose. If you can't do this on your front, do it on your back. If you're very bendy and you don't need no stinking cushion underneath you, then just lay it out long, arms out. You could even come down to your left shoulder, take your right arm around behind your back and grab your right foot behind your back. But again, this is not an Italian rhythmic gymnast class. It's a mere mortal class. 1 minute, no talking. Now we're doing yin restorative yoga. Hopefully you've bolstered or doing this on a surface that accommodates spending time, breathing, letting blood get to where it normally doesn't. Okay, now there's a nice little spinal extension, also known as a back bend. And so if you're very tight in Tennessee, you barely lift up. It's like, oh, geez, I don't want to jam my lower back. I'm not going to fling my head all the way back. But it doesn't mean you can't lift your chest, relax your shoulders, untighten your butt cheeks so that your spine has somewhere to go. Now, if I was trying out for the Rhythmic Olympics, next Olympics, I would just bend my left knee and lean my head back and easily tickle my head. For me, I'm going to plant my right hand, and it's a challenge for me. Reach back, grab some foot. I'll probably change my camera angle, I think, show this from the side. Kind of hard to tell what I'm doing. I am doing something, but I'm grabbing my foot. Now, if I drank a bunch more coffee and sprayed my body with avocado oil, I would hook my left elbow around my left foot, and I would take my right arm up behind my head and I'd lace my hands. I can still do that on a good day, but this is fine. Once I do bind the pose, I'm pushing the front of my left hip down. Oh boy, this, chances are for 98% of humans, this is tight. Good, now we're going to release that, smash on the floor. Concussion. We do have fun in my class. Sweep the leg back around. By the way, my cat is watching all of this. He's issuing scores for our various poses. Dude, you've been up there for like 6 hours now. All right, let's chant Om and get that dent out of our body. Nice big inhale. Peace on earth, goodwill to all beings everywhere, especially my enemies and those people who annoy me, because God put them here to make me a stronger, healthier person. They must be here for some reason. Okay, good. Ready for the other side? If you got to do it on your back, bring the other leg in. Make it feel good. Put a big pillow underneath your head. Mount your iPod on your TV set or on the ceiling. Good. Now, I'm way forward. I jack my right leg out, doink. I lean way over here so I got some space in my tight. You know what? This gets around here. You're very tight. You're a football player. Can't go no further. Otherwise, up on your hands. Smush my right leg behind me. Get my left knee way out to the side. And as I sink into my beautiful blue cushion, my it just disperses the weight. Feels really good. But tonight I'm going super deluxe, so I'm putting my bolster here, coming down to my elbows. If you want to come down to your right shoulder, take your left arm around behind your back and grab your foot that's sticking out the side. And if that makes no sense, if you're not an Italian gymnast, don't even worry about it. Just stop thinking. Extend your right back further, fold your right toes under, push your right heel back. We are calm and peaceful, cats. Our body is flooding positive neurotransmitters, endogenous morphines, oxycontin, and Percocet through our body. I started doing restorative yoga on this cushion a few months ago. It's really, really, really helped me overcome an injury and soothe my body and get my strength and do a bunch of stuff I hadn't been doing for a long time. If you're on your back with your knee in, maybe you move your knee around, open up your behind, stretch your leg out long. A lot of things you could do on your back you couldn't do on your front. You know who you are. Okay, now the spinal extension back bend thing. All I do, if you just get up on your hands and lift your chest, guess what that's called? Spinal extension back bend. Now back bends vary. My back bend leaning back it's something. It's leaning back. I don't want to jack my head back. I want to get long spine, chest forward, front of right hip pushes down, buns relaxed. Good. Now, if you feel like you got a little more in your tiger tank, reach back with your right hand and see if there's a foot back there. If there is, have somebody spray you with avocado oil and then hook your right elbow around your right ankle. Take your left arm up behind your head, lace your hands. And like 1 in 1,000 people is going to understand what I just said. But if you do that bind of your hand on your foot, then smush the front of your right hip down. For me to lift my left hand is a challenge. I'm in my 70th year of life and I look fabulous. In fact, I was at a spiritual meeting yesterday morning. A woman saw me. She hadn't seen me for 10 years. She goes, she goes, from the head down, you look like you're 20, 30 years old. And she goes, and you need to get a facelift. And I was like, now I know why I haven't seen you for 20 years. Oh, I'm feeling this. Okay, let go, thwang. A lot of us haven't done this for a while. I'm really glad we're doing this again. So I'm dragging my poor leg back around. All right. Are we done? We're not even close. We have so much more feel good. I wonder if you can close your eyes and be quiet with me for 1 minute. It's hard, isn't it? Your mind is barking at you. Kids, parents, insurance, world, politics, money, health, fitness, existentialism. Why am I here? Okay, hands at the heart. We'll chant Om and we'll go into a good, long, yummy sequence. Big inhale. Good, easy twist. Just little warm up, little twist. Arms up, turn left, right hand, left knee. Get a nice twist. Left arm behind your back, reach around, grab your right shin if you can. Good, keep turning to the left, even with your eyeballs. Of course, this is supposed to be done full lotus position, hand grabs foot, blah, blah. Don't worry about it. Every pose is a prayer. When I pray, I try not to stress or strain or urge God or communicate an emergency. I try to calm down. Every pose is a prayer. God's laughing. He goes, a lot of your poses don't sound or prayers don't sound calm to me. Okay, come on out. Switch across. Lace one finger over, stretch up big. Turn right, left hand, right knee. Right arm behind my back. I can almost reach around, grab my shin, look around behind. From here, I can see my cat. So happy he's up there. That took me a year to plan and execute. Okay, you guys. Now, I think I'm generally a pretty kind teacher, pretty accommodating. I give you a lot of options. I don't beat you up too much. But there are sequences that just have to get done. They're too important, and you got to find some way to do it. And if you got to suffer a little bit, you're going to have to suffer, because I'm going to suffer in this. But we got to make sure that we do the best we can. So for this, since I can't kneel and lean all the way back like a lot of my friends can, I put a lot of stuff behind me like this. I put a big old thing like that, okay? Because in a moment, I'm going to kneel on one leg and lean back, and all my Bay Area besties, they know how important this is. They all look young and frisky because they can do it. They've been doing it. But if you're brand new, you're probably going to be dying. So here's what I want you to do. Feet together, knees out. Have a big thing behind you like a couch, a beanbag chair, your spouse, giant husky dog, something. Anyway, feet are here. So far, so good. Right shin folds under. Boop. Left knee is out to the side. Now, all my Bay Area friends, no problem. Flat on their back, arms back over their head, giant smile on their face. So happy to be doing restorative yoga. Now, me, this is why I got this stuff behind me. I'm leaning back. Very slowly. There. Now I'm putting the banky underneath my neck. Special. Now we're going to do this for a minute and a half. And I don't want to hear any complaining. A, because you're muted and I wouldn't hear it anyway. But I want you to get smart and innovative so that you can approximate this movement. It's going to change your life. 4 months ago, I wasn't doing this anymore. Now I'm back in it, feeling great. Facelift notwithstanding. If you're very bendy and your buns are down, your left leg sticks out again. Now, just breathe into it. Oh, it feels good. Now I'm doing what my cat is doing. I'm doing a cat pose. Well, I can even get my arms back up over my head again. I don't need no stinking facelift. Who says that to somebody? If you're really bendy and want to pull your left knee in, not your right knee, your left knee, feel free. You probably don't. Okay, now in a normal class, this is when we'd come out, but 45 more seconds so that this sinks in and brings the bliss, the love, the joy of yoga to all my cells and molecules. Seriously, if you're over 50 and you can approximate this, you are so far ahead of the curve. If you can lay all the way back and get comfortable and you're over 50, just tell your friends to do yoga. Okay, you guys, now my head comes up first. My body comes up. Now we're going to counterpose, very smart. Hands behind me. I thrust your hippies up. I want you to really say, I want to hear your hips say, yeah, baby, lift way up. Good, now sink down. Now maybe you're way over here just going, God, I wish this would end sometime soon. Not your life, the pose. But this is a great place to twist. With my body in this position, for me being the advanced facelift age I am, to be able to turn to the right and reach and grab my right ankle, right arm behind, have a nice little twist. By the way, the lady that told me I needed a facelift, her name is Inga. She's well into her 80s. She's from Germany. She's very blunt and direct. Nice lady, but she pulls no punches. Inhale here. Exhale. Come on out. Okay, now it gets good, you guys. I'm dragging my right leg out. Now, most of you are stiffies, and for me, that's a term of endearment. Most of you need to put your right ankle underneath your left knee because you're a stiffy. But maybe you're a bendy in Baltimore and your right ankle goes over your knee like this. This is called yogasana. It's for people with smooth and cool hips. Arms out. Hug me. I need a hug. Right arm under. Now, this is all you got. Go like this. Fold them up if you can and do ups and downs. I do this generally once a day and it gets the anguish, PTSD, stress, trauma out of my neck, back, and shoulders where it tends to build up for a lot of us really smart people. Other way with your elbows. Good, now I'm taking my whole upper body and sweeping it way over to the right. I'm taking my beautiful face and turning it all the way to the left. Dropping my chin. Discount face lift. Good, brings it back to the center. Release. Good, hands on your feet. This makes the AC/DC connection. Chant Om with me, long, loud, and proud. Om. Peace on earth. God forgive Inga and her direct language. Good. Now, the other side for this sequence, then yummy restorative shavasana, then bliss. Feet together. Jiggle your parts. Make sure everything's back where it's supposed to go. How you doing, guy? That makes me so happy. I cannot tell you how long I've been trying to get him up there. Okay, now left shin folds under. You're very tight in Tennessee. You're like, oh geez. You're miserable in Minnesota. Oh, geez. You can't even lean over backwards. But then you get the one hand behind here. Bendies in the Bay Area are already on their back with immunity and impunity. This is my tighter side. Going to take my time, but I am going to do it. Surrender every day, but never give up. Plump up my blanket underneath my neck, my head. I have a very big head. I need a very large blanket. 2 minutes. If you think you don't need this pose, you're wrong. You're wrong. Now the bendies, legs out, arms over your head. This pose is the fountain of youth. For those keeping score at home, first of all, congratulations, but this is called Supta Ardha Virasana variation. Supta, laying on your back. Ardha, half. Virasana, kneeling pose. Half kneeling, leaning back on your back pose. In our next lifetime, we may very well be European rhythmic gymnasts, but in this lifetime, different karma, kids, mate, job, stuff. My cat's foot's dangling over the edge. This makes me happy. Okay, normally we'd come out 1 more minute to sink in. Arms up over my head for me. I call that movie star pose. Looks like something a movie star would do. You're a movie star. Beautiful. Head up first. Take your time, bringing thy torso back up. Counter pose, of course, paws behind. Massive pelvic grinding, lifting, buns up, chest up, head back. Tickle the back of your head with your left hippies. Lift up. Good, now sink down. Now the twist that comes out of it. Stephanie from Italy might be watching my class. She's probably rooting for us because she knows we want to be flexible too. Turn to the right. If you're very bendy, your right hand grabs your left ankle. Your left arm goes all the way behind your back. It's ridiculous. Remember, every pose is a silent, patient, peaceful prayer, calming the mind. Inhale with me together. Exhale with me. Breathe with your buddies. Good, now from here, you'll like this because you get to get this leg out. Yay. It comes back around. You're miserable in Minnesota, your left foot goes underneath your right knee. Otherwise, you go into Yogasana, Y-O-G-A-S-A-N-A, Yogasana. Don't do this if your knee's way up, compound fracture, blood. Just only do this when it's ready. Arms out, big wingspan, left arm under. Love yourself because sometimes no one else will. Sure is fun whenever everybody else loves you, but when that's not happening, got to find it on the inside. Fold up your wings, ups and downs. Dig out fear, worry, dread, catastrophizing. Make circles. I invented this movement. In every lifetime, invent at least one yoga pose. Good. Now, if you're here, then you're eligible to turn your upper body to the left. If you didn't get here, just do anything that turns your torso to the left and then turns your face just to the right. Tilt your head to the right, drop your chin, and join me in the cessation of thought. Stop thinking. Back to the center. Got a couple of affirmations. Things are always working out for us. We live and move and breathe and have our being in God, love, source. We are calm and peaceful souls. Good. Now, I've been having so much fun with this huge audience. I probably have overdone it, but please do 7 minutes of Shavasana on your back because I'm going to do it too. We've been through a beautiful sequence of movements. Please give your body the fruit, the benefit, the assimilation of Shavasana, except for my friend Helga. She's the yoga emeritus. She gets to leave. I love her a lot. Helga, talk to Inga for me, would you? And we'll see Helga next time. Everybody else on your back, damn it. 6 minutes of Shavasana. This is the fruit of the practice. This is the cherry on top. This is where your body assimilates, integrates, catalyzes, incorporates all these beautiful energies. Peace be with you. I don't know about you guys. Me and Looney are really happy, relaxing cats. Okay, my friend, stay nice and relaxed. Stay in the pose. There's a voice from way far off. Just ollie ollie oxen free. Start to come back. Good. Feel your body weight on the floor. Feel your skin on your bones. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Circulate super ecstatic feel good around your body. That great elixir of life force, prana. Good. Curl onto your side. Take your time. Good. Now we'll keep our eyes closed when we sit up together. It's a ritual. And as we reassemble ourselves all the way around the world, humans connected in the common like minded pursuit of love, light, and truth, we'll draw the hands into the heart. And we all know intuitively at our heart that if you go deep into you and I go deep into me, we come to the same place together. And so all together around the world, we all say, Namaste. That was an epic class. The yoga was okay. The cat watching from the shelf, amazing. He has high shelf esteem. And if you're watching for the first time on YouTube or you've been watching for a while, you haven't liked and subscribed, take this finger and put it on the subscribe button and push, go boop, and then push like, boop, and then you will have done us a great service, me and Looney, in taking yoga around the world to a world that sorely needs it. We'll see you YouTubers later.